Jesus and the Magical Map, Camper's Epic Journey.
On a warm summer afternoon, 5 friends set out on a camping trip deep in the heart of the wilderness. Among them was Sam, a quiet and thoughtful boy who loved exploring the great outdoors. The group had been planning this adventure for months, excited to escape the bustle of their small town and immerse themselves in nature. They packed their backpacks with all the essentials, tents, food, and enough gear to keep them safe on their journey. As the sun began to set, casting a golden glow over the dense forest, the friends realized they had lost their way. The trail they had been following disappeared, and no one could remember how to return to their campsite. They wandered for hours, growing more anxious as darkness fell. The towering trees seemed to close around them, and the once exciting adventure started to feel like a daunting, endless maze. Exhausted and desperate, the group stumbled upon an old, abandoned well hidden beneath a thick canopy of leaves. It was an odd sight in the middle of the forest, its stone walls crumbling and covered in moss. But what caught Sam's eye was something glinting at the bottom of the well, a leather-bound scroll. Curious, Sam carefully lowered himself into the well and retrieved the scroll. The others anxiously watched as he unwrapped the leather, revealing an ancient-looking map. But this was no ordinary map. As Sam held it up to the light of their campfire, the lines on the parchment began to glow softly, shifting and rearranging themselves to form a detailed guide of the surrounding area.
Is this some kind of magic?
One of the campers whispered, staring in awe. Sam studied the map closely, feeling a strange, calm wash over him.
I don't know, but I think this map is trying to show us the way out,
he said, his voice steady and confident. With renewed hope, the group decided to follow the map. As they began their journey, they quickly realized that the map was leading them through places they had never seen before. It guided them through thick forests where the trees seemed to part for them, over steep mountains with crisp and clear air, and across rivers that sparkled under the moonlight. The first test of their journey came when the map led them to a barren stretch of land. The ground was dry and cracked, and the sun beat down relentlessly. The campers were exhausted, and their water supplies were dwindling fast. Doubt began to creep into their minds. But Sam, who had grown strangely attached to the map, felt a quiet reassurance in his heart. He knelt on the ground and prayed for guidance. As if in response, the map's lines glowed brighter, directing them to a hidden spring nearby. The group rushed to the spring, where they found fresh, cool water bubbling up from the ground, reviving their spirits.
How did you know?
One of his friends asked, astonished. Sam shrugged with a smile.
I just trusted the map. Sometimes you have to believe even when things seem impossible.
The campers continued, bringing new challenges and discoveries each day. The map led them to breathtaking vistas, hidden caves, and peaceful meadows. But more importantly, it guided them towards something more profound, a sense of purpose and connection they hadn't expected. One evening, as they set up camp in a tranquil valley, the group encountered a mysterious man. His attire exuded a serene comfort, immediately soothing those around him. He introduced himself as Jesus, a traveler on his journey for many years. The group shared their story with Jesus, telling him about the magical map and how it had guided them through the wilderness. Jesus listened carefully, and his eyes were kind and understanding. Jesus said,
"This map you found is indeed special, but its true power doesn't come from the paper or the lines drawn. It comes from the faith you've placed in it and your trust in each other."
The campers listened, captivated by his words. Sam asked,
What do you mean, Jesus?
Jesus smiled and said,
"This journey has been more than just finding your way out of the forest. It's been about discovering your strength and courage, supporting one another, and trusting that there is always a path forward, even when you can't see it. The map has been a guide, but your belief in something greater has truly led you. That belief is what will guide you through all of life's challenges, not just this one.
The campers realized their journey was more than returning to their campsite. It had been about learning to trust, have faith, and see beyond the challenges right before them. The map had brought them together, but their journey had transformed them. When they awoke the following day, Jesus was gone. But the map remained, its softly glowing lines guiding them home. Returning to their campsite, they realized their lives would never be the same. The wilderness no longer felt daunting, but instead a reminder of the incredible journey they had taken, both in the forest and within themselves. So, Sam and his friends returned to their lives, carrying the story of Jesus and the magical map, a story of faith, trust, and the extraordinary things that happen when you believe.